A limit of bass for Brett Ayler worth 11 pounds, 10 ounces. Your champion is Anthony Gagliardi. Wow! Woo! Year 2014, Forrest Wood Cup champion, South Carolina's own Anthony Gagliardi. The greatest comeback in bass fishing. Welcome to the stage to make the official check presentation, Mr. Forrest Wood.
Congratulations, Anthony. It didn't come easy. It's a great accomplishment. You won over a bunch of great anglers. You'd already won a lot before you even got here, but it gives me great privilege and great pleasure to present this check for $500,000 to you. Show it off.
$500,000 richer to the South Carolina Chevy Pro, Anthony Gagliardi. $500,000.
And Anthony, with that $500,000, you could buy a trophy if you wanted to, but we've got one for you. Isn't that a great one?
Here we go, South Carolina. Here is your 2014 Forrest Wood Cup champion coming down the runway. You guys give him some high fives as he makes his way around the arena. South Carolina's own Anthony Gagliardi. Wow. He lives on Lake Murray. 6 months ago, didn't think he had a prayer at winning the Forrest Wood Cup. He qualifies in the final event of the season, and he hangs in 4 days in a row, and he comes out on top.
Jason, I don't see how you can put much more in a fishing trip than there is here, do you?
This is phenomenal. This has got to be one of the greatest comebacks in professional fishing. To have your hometown crowd and your family giving you a high five. He'll always be known as the Forrest Wood Cup champion. Oh man, let's move over here and talk. Kristen, come on in, man. This is a family ordeal. You guys have been up and down and roller coasters since February. You have been his encourager and his strength since day one. He's talked about it many times. There's no way he'd be here if it weren't for you and his family and the support and encouragement that he's needed to get back up off his feet. And you've been thinking about this since last year, since we announced it. Now you're going home to look out your back door at the lake that just brought you this. How does that feel?
It's amazing. Because I was standing at my back door when I got disqualified. I was looking at the lake. When it happened, I just remember a sinking feeling in my stomach that I can't describe. And it has been a roller coaster that started at the very bottom. It's the only roller coaster I know that finished at the very top. They always come back down, but this one stayed up. And it's just indescribable, it really is.
Hank Parker, we were talking about it on the stage this morning. He said out of all the guys, there's something about Anthony Gagliardi. He's got that drive in him. I'm going with that, didn't he, Chris Jones?
He did. He called it this morning. He said he's gonna win it. We said, how did you know? He said he's instinctive. He's just good.
All right, we got to find out quickly. Everyone's dying to know. Where did you go? How did you put it together?
I really had two different patterns going on. I was fishing herring fish predominantly, and I had some brush up the river. I was going up the river, and that's where I caught some key fish up there that propelled me into the cut. The fish today, the herring fish today bit for me a little bit better, and I thought I'd made a grave mistake, and I left them thinking that I needed to catch another big largemouth up there, and so I left and went up, and I didn't catch him. You know, I didn't get that big bite like I did the last 2 days, but you know, I made one little key decision there in the middle of the day. I pulled into a place that I hadn't got bid on in quite a while, and I caught one of my biggest fish there, it's just, I mean, every decision that I made this week, I think was the right one. It's just one of those weeks.
Hey, let's talk about nerves. Man, you're a bundle of nerves sitting over there. I mean, I've seen these weigh-ins for years and years. That was a tough situation for you, Anthony Gagliardi. That was a tough situation.
All right, here we are. We're at the crowning moment. Forrest, we want to get in here. Let's get this around. We want to make sure Forrest's picture is on the front of that bad boy, and this is going to be on the cover, I'm sure, of every magazine to go. When you script a story of Anthony Gagliardi's year, when you want the most drama, like a reality show, you start up at the bottom, you end up at the top, and you put it together with your hometown crowd. There's no way you could write this, and you just made this come true, and you're forever and always going to be known as Forrest Wood Cup champion, Anthony Gagliardi.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. That's the one thing that, you know, people ask me, well, what's your next accomplishment you want in your career? And it was definitely this. You know, this was the one thing that's eluded me, and to get it here makes it twice as special as it would be anywhere else. And, you know, I want to thank the people here that came. I mean, the support here is huge, and that's why we were able to come back here again to give me a shot to win this, is because you guys came out in full force the last time we were here, and that's why we're back. And the people at Lake Murray Country, I want them to, I'd actually like them to do a little research. You know, Lake Murray is known as the jewel of South Carolina. It's been my jewel for sure. I've won 200,000 and now 500 here. I'd like for them to find out how much prize money has been awarded on this lake and see how that compares to a lot of other places. And that's something that they should be really proud of, and it's something this whole community should be really proud of.
Mary Matry is already on it. She's working on it right now. Hold it up one more time, champ. Here you go, South Carolina. Anthony Gagliardi, Forrest Wood Cup champion, and $500,000 richer